Welcome back to the channel, and I am here with the Behringer UO300 Ultra Octaver pedal. You can get this for about $25 online, and I think I got it for even less than that on a pre-Christmas sale from Sweetwater. And I've mentioned this pedal a couple of times on the channel before, and I've still not played it because I've been so busy. So I thought that I would go over some of the features and do a quick demo. I have actually never played an octave pedal before. So even though I've been playing for over 20 years, this will be a new experience for me. So hopefully you'll get some good information as you get my original thoughts on it. So have the instruction manual here. I will read it. Thank you for showing your confidence in us by purchasing the Behringer Ultra Octaver UO300. This high-quality effects pedal creates a monster sound by adding 2 additional tones using your guitar, 1 and 2 octaves below the original tone. Thanks to its high-performance features, you'll get natural, clear octave sounds with constant pitch, even for staccato playing. Octave effect is possible due to a circuitry that generates signals 1 or more octaves below the input signal. So I'm going to try to avoid playing the most obvious riff, which I'm sure everyone does as soon as they get an octave pedal. And of course that is Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. But I'm looking forward to giving it a try. So go over some of the features here. I'll try to, hopefully you can see that pretty well. The range selector allows you to optimize the effect pedal for high, mid, and low frequencies and use the instrument with different frequency ranges for guitar, bass, keyboard, etc. The direct controls the level of the original input signal. The Octave 1 control is just a level generated 1 octave below the original signal. Octave 2 is 2 octaves below. The on battery LED illuminates when the effect is activated. It also serves as a battery level indicator. I'll be plugging it in with an adapter for this demo. Then nothing else of note. Battery compartment is located underneath the pedal cover. So you may have seen my video for the their heavy metal pedal, which I liked really well for the price. What Behringer tends to do is try to copy very famous circuits at affordable prices. For example, you might be able to hear this is just a cheap plastic case. I mean, not that the plastic itself is cheap, but compared to like a Boss pedal, which could survive nuclear war, this is not nearly as robust, but it gets you into a what will hopefully be a really nice pedal for a very affordable price. And as I said, I think in the previous video, Behringer has a huge operation overseas. They make all kinds of electronics. JHS on their YouTube channel has a great video about Behringer pedals for more on that. Josh can explain it much better than me, so I won't belabor the point. I'll try to link that video in the description. So let's get this plugged up and see what it can do. Okay, I will be going through this Boss Katana using this Gretsch G2215 guitar with the Broadtron humbucker, which is a PAF style humbucker, and a P90 pickup. I thought this is an affordable pedal. We would use some attainable gear as a motorcycle goes by. So the Boss Katana is set to the crunch channel with all the EQs at noon, just a little bit of reverb gain halfway up. That's the sound of the amp and the guitar. I'm also using an SM57, so let's get started. So we'll go turn the direct halfway up, turn Octave 1 halfway up, leave it in the mid position. Let's see what it does. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what it does in the high range position set like that. And in the low range position. Volume on the amp up just a little bit here. And this is a 1x12 speaker for the record. Let's put it back in the middle position and let's turn octave 2 halfway up. So the 3 dials are all noon. I'm using the bridge humbucker at the moment. Let's try this. Let's turn the direct way up and then dial back the 2 octaves. Let's try with the P90. Very interesting. Let's try doing the opposite. Let's turn the direct way down and turn the octaves way up. I really like that. It both reminds me a bit of a bass and of an organ, actually. So, turn the amp volume down. I'm going to turn it to the lead channel of the Katana for more gain. Make sure it's not. Okay. So let's try that with the settings set to noon. And again, I have never used an octave pedal before, so this is all new to me. Do it with the humbucker first. P90. And let's try this octave up, this one down. Let's do the opposite with the direct staying in the middle. Turn octave 1 way up and octave 2 way down. Back to the bridge humbucker. Try some 2-note power chords with everything set to the middle here. Okay, let's turn the direct way up, roll the octaves back, and try some 3-note power chords. Way up. And then turn all back to noon. Try a little bit more legato playing. Might struggle a little bit with the tremolo picking, but let me turn that and try a classic Mike Campbell riff. turn these down a bit, turn the direct up. You see that? And let's try something a little different. That's just a big open G chord. I'm not sure how much the speaker in the katana likes that, but let's turn octave 2 all the way down, the direct up to about 2 o'clock, say, and octave 1 at noon, and try some of that same stuff. Just for comparison's sake, again, let's turn octave 1 to about 3, direct to about 9. This is the unaffected. This P90 is a bit noisy, I apologize for that, but and let's just take it back to the crunch channel, so maybe we don't get so much. Crunch channel. Now let's turn the pedal on. And again, that's with the direct at about 2 and the octave 1 at about 9 o'clock. Ran it upside down, so I'm doing my best. Turn octave 1 down and octave 2 up a bit. Again, no pedal. Pedal on. I think it might be really good for just some subtle octaves added into big chords like that. So let's turn them both up to that again. Just the amp. And the pedal. Turn octave 2 down and octave 1 about halfway up and try the power chords. Not power chords, but big open chords. Turn to about 1 o'clock. Or rather about 11 o'clock. And now for some fun, let's turn up in the high range. Turn it up and just see how that affects it. Setting, turning it to the brown channel on the katana. So just so you see, without the pedal it sounds like this. Now the pedal with the direct at about 2 and octave 1 at noon. octave one down to about 9 o'clock. Try something similar. Try the bridge humbucker, which isn't as high output. Okay, let's try the octave 2 up. And let's just out of curiosity, let's go to the clean channel, the middle position. Turn the volume up. That's just the clean channel on the amp. Let's try it with the direct halfway up and octave 1 halfway up. Just try some nice open chords. That's pretty muddy. Turn octave 1 down to about 7 o'clock and turn the direct up to about 2 o'clock. And if I got any of these clock positions wrong, again, I apologize. I'm reading it upside down. But let's see how that does. You can hear that growl, so it has to be pretty low. Try the bridge, which is a little brighter. I don't have high hopes for in this particular application. We'll try. Might say it makes it fuller, but I would say it really just makes it duller. So let's just try one more here. We'll do direct up to about 3 o'clock. Octave 1 on about 9 o'clock. Just by comparison. Now the pedal. Very good. I enjoyed that demo a lot. I hope you found it somewhat illuminating. I thought it might be interesting to go in blind and never have used this or any octave pedal before, to the best of my recollection. While I was demonstrating it. I think there's really a lot of good applications for this. It does the single notes great. It can add some depth and texture. Sometimes it does just make things dull. And I don't really have a basis for comparison with other octave pedals, but even as I was demoing it there, I was thinking of applications I could use this for with recording, nice little subtle touches. And it does on the higher gain lead settings, when you get the high frets there, that it really fattens up the tone if you just put in octave 1 a little bit. So I think with some experimenting and some tweaking, this is a really great pedal. Again, when you think it's only $25, again, even if you're not looking to be using an octave pedal all the time, for 25 bucks, if you'd like to experiment with it for some different types of sounds, you can't go wrong. It's really great for the money. Again, I can't really compare it to other octave pedals, but that's part of the beauty of that Behringer line. And you know, some people might say, how useful is it to say how good it is when you don't have any basis for comparison? But I think that's part of the point of this line, is to try things that you might not try otherwise by buying even a Boss pedal that might be $70 or $80. I mean, that's a lot to throw down for just something to play around with a little bit, but 25 bucks just to see if you like something, that's a pretty impressive point of entry. And if you do decide that you like this, you can do some research, look, see what pedals it might be similar to, that might be a little higher end, and pick them up. And I would say that's true of the entire affordable Behringer line. Some are better than others. Again, I'm linking below to the GHS video about Behringer pedals, because of course Josh knows a lot more about pedals than I do. And about to drop it. But again, I'm really impressed by it. Some people have suggested in the comments to the previous video that I check out some of their other pedals, and I definitely intend to. Again, experimenting with them at the $25 roughly price point is a lot of fun. And I'll try to find one that maybe I have if I had the pedal that the Behringer one's based off of, and try to get one and compare them and see how that does. So again, I hope this was useful and appreciating the context in which I am offering it. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions, please leave them below. Please like and subscribe. I hope to have some more good content in the future. I'm hoping to get some pickups in soon that I talked about in my previous video to put into some of these guitars, including the TV Jones that I want to put right there. I love those Broadtron pickups, but again, since I have another guitar similar to this with them, I want to try something different. So be on the lookout for that, and thanks for watching. Keep on rocking.